Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like us to discuss about two companies, the giants in each of their sector, Microsoft and Nvidia. Let's talk about Microsoft earnings. Microsoft earnings was yesterday. You know why Microsoft is giant? Microsoft beat earnings and revenue, beat earnings by 20%, revenue by 24%. Microsoft is a giant in the industry. Microsoft closes at the price of 289 or so yesterday, and it opened 308 based on their earnings. That is 4% from last night to market opening. That's about $12 or more. You see why you shouldn't try to time the market waiting for the bottom? You never know when the bottom is going to reach or whether there will be any bottom. You know what? Nasdaq opened 2% higher today. Dow Jones opened 400 points higher today, while S&P is about 1.5% up today. So you don't time the market. The best you need to do is to buy the dip, and if you go further down, you buy more. Nvidia closed yesterday as at 219. Nvidia is currently around 233. You see, you don't know when the market is going to turn around. Nobody sure knows when the market will turn around. This is why when you buy the dip, you do dollar cost averaging. Goes further down, you can buy more. Is sure a value stock, is a reliable stock. Nvidia is sure a growth stock. Microsoft PE ratio is about 34 or 33. Nvidia should be about 57 or so. But for what you get for Nvidia, you know, is worth it. That's what you can say about the high PE ratio. It's a growth stock. And semiconductor, you know, they are high-flying stocks. The industry is booming. There's still scarcity of chip on the market. So you see, these are stocks you should consider. When you're looking at growth, look at Nvidia. When you're looking at value, Microsoft should be considered in your portfolio. Let's have a look at the chart and see what they're doing in the market today. Today is the 26th of January 2022. So we are looking at Microsoft daily chart. There are many reasons why you should consider Microsoft in your portfolio. Let me blow your mind. Microsoft earnings was released last night, and let me tell you, yeah, Microsoft was up 20% on revenue, 51.7 billion, and operating income was 22.2 billion, an increase of 24%. That is Microsoft. Look, I said it once before. I don't know why Microsoft was not included in the FANG. It should have been FAM, you know. But Microsoft is one of those stocks that you should have. Now look at the chart. Microsoft opened today with about $12 increase, 4%. As we speak, it's 298, but Microsoft opened at 308 when it opened earlier. We're into like an hour into the trading, but then this is Microsoft. So let's dive into the technical chart and see what the chart is saying apart from the information. Also, you need to understand that Morgan Stanley and some other high banks like that have rated Microsoft as overweight. Some rated it as buy, but my friends, Microsoft is the must have in your portfolio. Check it out. Now look at it was below 200-day moving average. It has bounced back. So as we speak now, Microsoft is just a little bit ahead of on 200 moving day average. Is at 299 at the moment. Let's look at, on Market Smith, as I said, there's a checklist that you can check, for those who don't know how to make research and all that. Look at the checklist. This is why it is Microsoft. This is Benjamin Graham checklist, Microsoft passed 11 out of 13. You can see pass, 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 pass. Now let's look at Williams J. O'Neill. Microsoft has 8 out of 9 benchmark criteria. You see? Okay. Let's go into more details. Let's look at the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, look how beautiful the trend is. This shows you that Microsoft is an uptrend. Now, see, this is obvious. There's a pullback here. If you look at it, you have ups, down, up, down, up, down. Let me draw it. You can see this is a correction, which is just normal. Yes, it was a bit out of the cost over 200 moving day average, but it's on the way back up. It's 2299 at the moment. So if you look at it from the 52-week high, Microsoft is 14% down from the 52-week high, which is 349. You see? Now look at the market capitalization. Obviously, it's a $1 trillion company as well. Um, the PE ratio is 33. I think we covered Microsoft on this platform before. We'll always cover Microsoft. Microsoft is one of those companies you should have it. If you go through their earnings, you would blow your mind. You know, you can see on Microsft, once you see blue, you should know it's positive. You can see blue, blue. Microsoft is also one of those companies that grows 20% of their revenue year on year. So Microsoft is a must-have if you want your portfolio to be, to be robust. And your portfolio should have Microsoft. That is so, guys. We are looking at Nvidia, the chip maker, Nvidia. Let me let me just give you a news that I just read about Nvidia. Nvidia is preparing to dump the ham deal. That's what there was a lot of noise on. But that was just what I read some few minutes ago. Now look at Nvidia. Nvidia actually closed yesterday as at 219 yesterday. See, this is why we look. Nvidia is just one of those stocks. Yeah, when it comes to semiconductor chip and all that, you need to consider Nvidia. Now, Nvidia is 230. Now, I think let me just draw um, a support line here because I think Nvidia is on the support here. Yeah, Nvidia. Nvidia is on support here, but it closed around 219 yesterday. Um, Nvidia has been on the uptrend until recently. So Nvidia has actually lost about let's just see the percentage it has lost from the high. I think it's almost about 30, it's 33%, 33% from the high. The high was 346. But look at the Nvidia, look at the chart. It looks similar to that of Microsoft. You see, it's an uptrend. This is a weekly chart. Yeah? It's a weekly chart. Actually, it's on a pivot here. With Microsft, yeah, Marcus Smith, it will tell you, it gives you a pattern that is forming. Anyway, let me just draw. I think here there's a support here. Obviously, now it looks like Nvidia is bouncing back from here. This was the previous resistance, but it's support now. But then let's just do this so you can see quickly. Um, okay, see. My mouse is a bit funny. See, see, I'm trying to show you the II and low. It's an uptrend. Let me draw this here, and you can see, you can see. Anyway, so Nvidia is one of those stocks that you should also consider the PE. Yeah, the PE is a bit higher. It's 57, but for what you get on the growth side, this is a growth stock. For what you get on that side, Nvidia is reasonable with that PE ratio. Um, the earnings is due in 21 days. Let's look at some um, metrics checklist like we did for Microsoft. You can see William J. O'Neill. Okay, Nvidia passed 7 out of 9. Let's look at Benjamin Graham. Okay, okay, Nvidia also 11 out of 13. See, it's one of those stocks you should have. Nvidia is a chip giant, at present, and there's still scarcity of chip. So you should understand why Nvidia is one of those top stock that you should have in your portfolio. However, guys, you need to do your own valuation. I have done mine. I have Nvidia. I've been able to add more to my position some few days ago. This is why I keep saying you never get to know when the bottom is going to reach, whether they will reach any bottom. What you need to do is dollar cost average. You buy when there's a dip, and you know that this dip is at least more than 20% dip, you buy, because you can't wait on the sideline. Anyway, we have looked at Nvidia, the earnings in 21 days. If there are other information you want to check on Nvidia, there's another advantage about this using Microsft. This is Nvidia link to their website. You can easily check their website, you know, to do some quick, as an investor, you can come to check their product solution industries. Well, there are a lot of information you can get on their website as well. But we're on technicals here, so let's focus on here. Then, what else do you need to be convinced about Nvidia? Let's go back to daily chart on Nvidia. See, you see, see that. In fact, you see that, and you should see that it was an uptrend till now. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, we have seen the market, we have seen the technical chart, we have seen some information about Microsoft and Nvidia. It's up to you. Do your valuation. For Elite Pro on our funds, we have Nvidia, we have Microsoft. Microsoft is the must-have for our funds. For my own personal portfolio, I've added more on Microsoft Deep, and I've added more on my Nvidia Deep. I have done my valuation. I'm not telling you to go and add. I'm just telling you, giving you an advice, to a direction. You need to do your own valuation to be sure if it's good for your portfolio. It is good for our fund at the Elite Pro, and it's good for my own portfolio, which I've added. Thank you for watching this channel. Please like and share if our videos have made any good value to you. We will continue to produce content that will support and educate your investment journey. Thank you. Please call again.